So we've literally had to refilm this video twice now because of new information coming in. But Minnesota Vikings out of nowhere play starting right guard Pat Elflein on injured reserve. Now, when the news initially broke, there was no indication of what exactly had happened. And then Tom Pelissero, being the man, Johnny on the spot, he tweeted this: Vikings right guard Pat Elflein landed on injured reserve after suffering a thumb injury in practice today. Source said he's eligible to return in 3 weeks, though the exact timetable is unclear. Now, it was really confusing at the jump, and we surmised that it had to be something that happened in practice, which practice injuries generally pretty rare, but it does happen, even though it is low or minimal contact. But yeah, Pat Elflein came out of training camp, no rumors or smoke about him having injury concerns, as well as he was not on the injury report week 1 against Green Bay. Apparently nothing happened to him. We played the full game against the Packers, and then also was a full participant and was not indicated on the injury report for Wednesday practice. So yeah, something did happen. Apparently, it's bad enough to go on injured reserve. Now, the new injured reserve rules are different than previous years. So, minimum stay on the IR is 3 weeks. You're eligible to return to the 53-man roster after that. And it's different than previous years because you can bring as many players back from IR as you want, as well as you don't have to designate them as IR for return. So, yeah, Pat Elflein's going to be up on blocks for 3 weeks. And, of course, this isn't the way that we wanted Elflein to go out. Like, we didn't want to be injury related, which is really unfortunate for him. We'll see what happens with the rest of the season. But, I mean, the way that he did play week 1, giving up 5 pressures as well as that sack. So Brian O'Neill got partially dinged for that Zadarius Smith sack as well. There's more on Pat Elflein in the exchange, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, he was the weak link on the Vikings offensive line that overall played pretty well on Sunday given the circumstances. Bradbury had a clean sheet. Same thing with Dakota Dozier. Riley Reef and Brian O'Neill looked pretty good. O'Neill had a pretty damn good game despite that one play, as well as Rashad Gary play as well. And the Vikings do have options at right guard. So conceivably, next man up would be Drew Samia, who's listed as second string right guard. That's where he played all for the bulk of his duration at the University of Oklahoma, 4th round pick in 2019. So can he step in? A little big nasty. Come on down, baby. As well as the option, specter of Vikings re-signing Josh Klein, where he was the Vikings' best guard last season. They cut him to save cap space, and he's been sort of floating on the ether. We had gotten word couple weeks ago that Josh Klein was on the emergency break glass. So Josh Klein could be in, similar to the way that the Vikings brought back George Aloka into the fold. But, I mean, I like Josh Klein. He was certainly competent and serviceable last year, but I would be okay letting one of the kids play, Drew Samia. Or if the Vikings want to get nuts, you can move left guard Dakota Dozier over to right guard, where he started 2 games last season for Josh Klein, and then start Ezra Cleveland at left guard. Because why didn't Ezra Cleveland get in the left guard derby? That's why I want to know. Or let's get completely nuts on this bit. Ezra Cleveland, left tackle, where he's going to be anyway, because he's always been a left tackle. He's never been a left guard. I don't know why they're the clown farting around with this whole thing. Kick Reef into left guard, Dozier to right guard. Actually, no, Samia to right guard, Dozier to the bench as well. And woo! Left to right. Cleveland, Reef, Bradbury, Samia, what'd I say? As well as Brian O'Neill. Yeah, or Ola Udo, kick him into right guard as well. But probably what's going to happen is that the Vikings will elevate Aviante Collins from the practice squad, who was in the left guard competition in training camp this year, and then start him at left guard, Dakota Dozier right guard, or some combination of the two, because the Vikings never let us have fun. They never let us have fun. The guys that you drafted, the guys that give us hope, yeah. Screw Samia in the 4th round. Screw Udo in the 6th round, even though he put up really good tape week 17 last year against the Bears. Screw Ezra Cleveland, who he took in the 2nd round. Now, they shall never see the field unless every single Viking injures a thumb in training camp or in practice that day. I don't know. Secretly, someone should be running around with like a tack hammer, just like... Nah, that's mean-spirited. Alien abductions, no bueno. But either way, yeah, Vikings out of nowhere. Place Pat Elflein on injured reserve, and so we'll see who's going to start at right guard. I don't know. I guess we'll never find out because Zimmer doesn't have to say, and then I guess we'll find out at noon on Sunday. So, Elflein on IR. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.